your girl Mimi and Bossy TV with my ladies.
Hey.
Hey to my saints and sinners.
So today on episode 13, we got Creative Crank Band here with us. We got Hey Grammy in the building, Wop with us, and King Shiv with us.
Yes. Welcome. Thank you. Yes.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Y'all doing y'all thing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
So to everybody that's on live, thank y'all for joining us. And I hope that you saw the promo because the most comments, you get a ticket to what they got going on.
Yes.
Definitely.
And y'all definitely, we should have turned the cameras on a little bit sooner because these guys are a nutcase, like they told me that
We
cracking
was
up about an hour.
Yes.
But, y'all want to see a little bit of that as the show goes on.
Yes.
Definitely.
Welcome. Thank you for coming through and kicking it with us.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
So tell us a little bit about what's y'all upcoming event on the 1st.
Okay, so Sunday, May 1st, we have the DMV Got Jokes, the comedy show. It's part 2, man. We just definitely just showing the DMV like what a lot of local talent looks like. A lot of comedy shows, like just good vibes for real, like good laughs, good jokes. We got a live recap by Mo the Bear right after, so it's just like we just turning the DMV up with it.
Yes. And so you're a comedian?
Yes, I'm an entertainer. I like to use the word entertainer.
Yes.
I feel that there's
Word
nothing in the entertainment business that I can't do. So
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And what made you, how did you get started doing what you do?
it's been in me all my life. Like, I just grew up just being funny. Music, I got a passion for music. I get a lot of emotions out in my music. So as far as like hosting, I'm a people person. I love to see people laugh. I love to see people just interacting and stuff. So it's just been in me all this time. I just take it serious.
Yes, I love it.
What made you
Welcome
start
back.
like taking it serious with being an entertainer?
Well, it's just actually like it was like so. I really started when I was like 23. Like it just was like I seen O-Dog and Pap, like they were doing Instagram videos and stuff, and I just had everybody in my ear for like 2 years straight. Like, bro, just do comedy. You funny, do comedy. I'm just like, at the time I wasn't really like thinking about it. I'm like, man, I didn't know where my next dollar coming from. Like, I ain't paying right away, so it was just like I just had to stay down, just believe in myself and believe in my craft, and then a couple years later, here I am now.
Yes, I love it. That's
We
what's
like
up.
to hear that.
We do.
What about you?
So for me, what really got me started is like my men in my neighborhood. Because I'm not really like a traditional comedian. I'm what they call a mesmerizer. So I just be like in my neighborhood
Big words.
telling jokes, John in the room, people around my way. And all my men was like, bro, you need to really start doing it. And I had a show before, but I ain't really take it as serious as I should. But, shouts out to Grammy, man. He be seeing me all the time. He be with us all the time. He was like, nah, bro, I got a spot for you. Like, bro, I really want you to get up there. And I was like, nah. He was like, nah, bro, like, I really want you to get up there. So, Grammy is really what made me start taking it serious. Because Grammy come from where I come from, in the streets and all that. And it's like to see all the guys before me that actually made it, like he said, Pat, O-Dog, Goofy, like all these dudes really like doing something with it. And it started making me, I started getting paid for all the jokes that I tell. Instead of just, just telling them for nothing. So that's what made me start taking it serious.
So he just basically gave you that extra push that you need.
Yeah, he actually
He
really
seen
did.
something that you ain't really see.
Yeah, he did though. Because it's like, you can't see yourself. So it's like the people closest to you can really see you. So he was like, because at first I was kind of like nervous. Like, what if I get up there and people don't laugh? Like, nah, bro, just be yourself. Like, don't go up there and try to be Kevin Hall. Just be what you are. So, shouts out. I want y'all to know, the crowd, be on the lookout. Because I just do a lot of journaling and stuff. So, I don't really got no traditional jokes. So, just be on your best. Make sure you ain't got none of that former mill stuff on. Make sure you dress to impress. Because I'm walking around just picking people out.
So y'all better put that shit on.
the code.
They been
That's all I do.
And tell us a little bit more about Creative Crank.
Well, Creative Crank definitely speaks for itself. The name Creative, that's why we spell it with a K. Just bringing like a new feel to go, like really like our own sound. Like you know, it's been like a lot of just like repetitive stuff like the last 20 years. So we bringing that new wave, that new era to the go-go for real. So just want everybody to come check us out. First show gonna be announced sooner than later. So just be on the lookout for us because we bringing a new sound and we got our own sound and just we're gonna keep go-go alive and keep go-go pushing and we're gonna change the lane to go-go actually make a new exit for it.
Okay.
Yes.
I like
love
that. I like that.
So to piggyback on that, I don't know if the camera can catch some shout out to this man in the back.
Yes, definitely. Shouts out to
He-
Shug.
Stand up.
Stand up one time,
Stand
one time, Shug.
Stand up.
So,
Shouts out to Shug, man.
so Shug had a vision. You know, he was like, I'm gonna take 2 comedians, I'm gonna take a singer, you know, I'm gonna take these people that I know that's gonna put their all into it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna bring a different element to go because we all know the traditional bouncing and man, we're gonna bring a whole different element to it. Like we ain't gonna play around with it because this Shug's dream and he sees something in us, so we're gonna make his dream a reality.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been a band?
Literally like a month.
What?
Okay.
Y'all is
Listen.
killing the game.
Amen.
I
Y'all
swear,
killing
it's crazy because
Wow.
together.
That's
so
how
fast.
God will work it out. I'm
Yes,
telling
it
you.
Mhm.
He put it together. He put the people in your life that you need at the time that you need them so you could succeed, you know? So I'm proud of y'all.
Definitely, thank you.
Keep going up.
Thank you.
Keep going up. So, Ms. Mika, you got a few words for us.
Well, I had a few questions
Okay.
for y'all.
talk to us.
What is your favorite go-go band?
My favorite was at TOB, Takeover, man. Everybody knows that.
Okay.
Lil Chris, shouts out to Lil Chris.
Lil
I speak
Chris.
to him on a personal level, and he was all for this, like, all for us out of the band, all for me on the mic, like, that's something I looked up to growing up in the go-go industry, so shouts out to Lil Chris, man. Definitely gave me nothing but positive words when he heard I was in the band.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
So for me, I'm a little older. You know, it was backyard growing up,
Mhm.
but you know, after seeing the tragedies that TCB went through, you know, everybody was like, "Oh, TCB done." Everybody counting them out because rest in peace to Polo. You know, he was the lead Mike. He died, and nobody believed in it. And to see Bo really like get on stage and command crowds, it's like that's my favorite band, and Bo is like my favorite musician. So it's like
Okay.
that's where I draw my inspiration from.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, because that was going to be my next question. What was your musical inspiration like? You know, because I know go-go is the thing for DC, but you know there are other sounds out there that help you get your voice.
Yeah, actually, so growing up, I was in like the marching band in Balloon when I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so.
March it out, hit the march it out. Hey, march it out, march it out, march it out. Yes.
Were you just out there conducting with Pharrell, man?
Yes.
With up there?
Oh no, I ain't go up there with some But yeah, so I was in the marching band in high school.
That's
so,
what's up.
Like I always just had a thing for music. Even like when I was like probably 14, 15, I had a keyboard. Like always, it's just something about music. Like I get a lot of emotions. Like I said before, like I got a passion for it. So a lot of my emotions come out in my music or just anything I do with music.
Okay. That's awesome. Yes.
Mm.
Good. What about you guys?
Okay, so for me, I'm totally in a different. My musical inspiration, it's gonna sound weird, come from reggae. So
Oh, that's what's
I
up.
like
I like
big,
that.
like-
Okay.
you know, like Shabba Range.
So we got mixed up
I
reggae
ain't
and
know
go-go.
that's coming. That's always coming. So
See, you learned something new right here on
I
Bossy.
didn't know that. Reggae
But
talk.
music got been to me since I was a kid. You know, growing up, anybody know me know I used to dance. Anywhere.
Really?
I need to
Anywhere
listen.
I go,
Hold on.
I
I've
dance.
seen a little snippet of
You
it.
should see some
Yeah.
movies.
Really? I have never
Yeah,
seen
he
that.
right on his
I
feet.
mean, a lot
Don't-
of
hold on.
You have to give us a
I'm
little,
just gonna say.
Y'all stay tuned.
It's
We're
all
gonna be doing no dance
give
now.
us a little something. They funny. I love it.
So since you bring up David Chappelle, who is you guys' favorite comedian?
Martin, Bernie Mac.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say, growing up, it was like Bernie, cause like Bernie was like funny, but like once I got older to like see really see that was Martin. Like, so
Okay.
Yeah. One of my favorites.
How about you?
So for me, once again, I grew up like, to be honest, like the first I was probably like 4 or 5, I heard of Rodney Dangerfield rant.
Okay.
So it was like,
You know,
I
man.
don't get no respect.
I don't even know spell Dangerfield.
I mean,
I know what that's what I wanted to
Yeah.
ask, but I knew that you might not. How did you feel about the death of Gilbert Gottfried?
oh, that spanked me
Oh,
because
yeah.
he was so he
But that just went over his
crazy
head.
voice, like he
But
was
he's
so
somebody who
different.
he's the voice of everything.
So,
He was
yeah.
a comedian.
So Kate
Hilarious.
Grammy, he only 12, so it's a lot.
Oh, yeah. The babies wouldn't
28,
know.
28, 28,
So
28, 28, 94, 94, 28, 28.
2004, it's okay.
No, 1994. Yeah, 1994.
Well, I ain't gonna leave you hanging. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to spell Gilbert.
It's
Gilbert
okay.
Jeffrey. What's his name?
Gilbert Gottfried.
Gilbert Godfrey. Rest in peace, Mr.
I
Godfrey.
show you like a little like it.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mr. Godfrey. But I don't. Yeah.
But like
Yes.
Eddie Murphy, like
Eddie Murphy.
I remember sneaking in my mother's room when she was at her work at night and watching like Delirious
Okay,
and
so why
Raw.
was you sneaking in your bathroom, man?
Because you can't, my mother ain't play that. Our house might be dirty, that joint was spotless. Like a whole different house, like Airbnb in that joint. Like, they had to pick the lock and all that. Remember where everything was at?
Yeah.
They had to rewind and take back to what part it was on.
Like
I'm a little older, bro.
like 3 minutes and 24 seconds or
Ain't no
something.
question.
Okay.
Yeah, that's VHS.
Yeah, it's some weird,
Back in the
it's
day.
some people around it.
Yes, right.
Come on now.
You got another question?
Alright, so my next question is, so you all have these upcoming events, right? How do you balance your regular life and trying to make sure that you're ready for the fan and ready for all of that? You know?
It's all about self-dedication and self-motivation. Like, you want something, like, you know how they say when you're dealing with a person will have time for what they want to have time for. You're going to make time for whatever you want to make time for. So this band is something that I believe in, I have a passion for. So regardless of the outcome, we always work around each other's schedules and everything. Some of us do have jobs and stuff and other lives that we attend to, but it's something that we all got a passion for and we believe in. So we definitely gonna put the dedication in and the hard work. So just move on our schedules.
Yeah.
So for me, what makes me set time for the band is the pressure that I feel I'm under, and not even that, just the respect. Because honestly, how I got in the band was, Grammy, me and him, we was going to Angels or something, and him and Suge already had the conversation.
Mhm.
So he was telling me like, yeah, bro, you know about to start a band. I'm like, all right, bro, all right, because Grammy always joking. He like, nah, bro, I swear to God. So I'm like, I don't want to be in it then. He's like, all right, what you want to do? I want to be on the mic. All right, you on the mic now. And I'm thinking like, all right, this conversation gonna end. Once we leave the club, this conversation is over. But he really called me like 3 days later and was like, bro, practice tomorrow, make sure you up there. And
Okay.
it was like when we got in the studio and we really practiced, and I really had, the opportunity to really hold my mic down. I was like, shit, I can't play with this. Like,
Right.
we got to go to the moon with this.
Right,
Like,
that's right.
so,
And how did y'all hook up with
Sure.
sure, that's the neighborhood hero.
Yeah,
Like, everybody
yeah.
knows Suge.
That's what's up. That's
Everybody
what's
knows
up.
Suge.
Like,
Suge, you back in.
Suge the one that do the stuff.
Moving and shake. He said he got the moment.
But no, though.
Yeah.
We linked up because my man Smiley, that's one of our singers. Like a year ago, he made a post. He used to sing in the go-go band. He made a post and was like he wanted to start a go-go band.
Mm-hmm.
And I commented and was like, shit, I'm trying to start one.
Yeah.
And that was just the end of that.
Yes.
So then, probably 2 months ago, a month ago, we was on Clubhouse. And we was talking, I was like, shit, you about to start a band. Grammy, like, shit, you for real? I'm like, yeah, he's like, shit, let's do it, I'm for
Yeah.
real. So once I realized that he was serious, we talked about it. Then we found a few people. He was like, I got Oki, he had Lucky, our other singer.
Okay.
And I had a few people, so we all came together. Like our drummer Zay, when we was talking about that on the Clubhouse, me and Grammy, our drummer was just highly recommended off the break. Like, y'all need to go get him.
It was like honest
He
school in high
was
school.
like,
you
y'all
just
need
had
to go
get
get him
Okay.
to be our drummer. And so I DM'd him, and that's actually my cousin. So I DM'd him and we was
Yeah.
talking. He was like, hell yeah.
And he drummed for the Lord on every Sunday.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
anybody that drummed for the Lord can drum. Yeah, hey.
Anything.
God
Yeah.
things happen. God never
Cause he don't play about the Lord. So hey,
And that's what
let's
you
go.
want in your surroundings.
Yes.
Yes, I love
But
it.
I'm just honored though to be sitting here. I'm gonna be honest. 'Cause I'm just a dude that came home and was just bullshitting in life, playing around, and to now finally have responsibilities and things to look forward to. Man, it feels good. I can't wait for Mondays and Thursdays to go to practice. Honestly,
Okay.
That's right.
That's what's up.
So-
Because you chose a different path,
ain't no
and
question.
that's why it's moving for you.
Niggas ain't trying to go back to jail.
Yeah.
Niggas trying to go back
Yeah,
to
you know,
jail.
so you
That's
go to
what you
jail, you
gotta
know
do.
what I'm saying? Females ain't gonna hold you down.
Nobody.
That was quick.
And this stuff funny, right? This guy behind me, right? He do so much stuff behind the scenes in these neighborhoods that don't go on Instagram, that don't go on social media. So to have him call you and be like, "Look, I got a band. I'm trying to get you in it." Man, I was just like, man, that's an honor.
And
So
then it's like,
I can't play around.
it's one thing when people like, and shouts out to everybody doing something for somebody, but
Amen.
you always need that person who don't gotta glorify. Like they just doing it out of the kindness of their heart. So it's just like, it's never about them trying to do it to get all, we think you should,
Trying
you
to
doing
get
that,
clout,
trying to get clout. Like, he doing it because he believes in it, he got a passion for it, and he just wanted to get done for real. And
You know where we from?
And that's what we like. Like we like when people is doing it from the heart. They're not
Right.
doing it to get clout or to
Be
gain
seen,
more followers
yeah.
or to be seen. You know.
Yeah.
So like tell us because I know you do a lot for your community. So tell us a little bit more about
So I work with a company called Flower Factor. Shouts out to Care the Streets. And I basically wake up every day and go where I cause the most records at, where I cause so much division, where I messed up the neighborhood. And, I get a second chance at life to help the kids underneath me, become something better than I was, mentor them, help try to keep the peace in the neighborhood. I got a few relationships with a lot of guys in there, so a lot of times when stuff happens, a lot of things come from misunderstandings.
Right.
And I'm the person that's there trying to help understand the misunderstanding so we can all just keep living, man. Because the way life going, man, they killing us enough so we ain't got to do it to each other. So
definitely, and it just be like, half the band members don't even know, like, it be like, for me, a lot of things in my life has always been like by myself, because it's like, I never had the same group of friends for like too long, because it's like either I just felt like they wasn't loyal, or I felt like I wasn't comfortable where I was at. I always try to be the
Feel like you
best
felt
at everything.
outgrown.
Yeah, outgrown. It's like I don't want to stay in the same predicament for like forever. Like I feel as though either I can change it or just grow from it. And it's like with this band, they don't even know. Like I'm probably going through the worst out the band, but it's like I never show it because they depend on me as they lead Mike to lead the band. Like it's just like it's not about me being he's K Grammy. I know like I gotta think for me and I gotta think for my band and my manager as
think
well.
for
Like,
yourself,
big
you gotta
picture.
think for the team.
Yeah.
right.
the
When
big
he come to
picture.
practices, I like it's like a brotherhood for us. And that's something that I never really felt like family love, all that. So it's just like with them, it just be like I said, by the grace of God, I'm just glad I can be able to have people in my corner that I know is gonna vouch for me like I'm gonna vouch for them.
Right.
And that's what it's all about. Loyalty
Yeah.
definitely has an expiration date on it. That's something that I'm learning as well, throughout life. But as long as, you stick to what you love and you dedicate it and you trying to, push forward
Yeah.
and become something. You're
What's
good.
funny?
nah, listen. I'm
She
sorry,
trying to
right?
say some real stuff.
So no, listen. I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at the fact that my man K Grammy probably weigh about 150, 160. This nigga over here breathing like he about 340. I'm trying to figure out if he about to pass out, if he drink too much. Like,
I'm good.
Right.
I'm like, what breathing like that?
You need some water?
No.
I think he was just passionate.
I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't trying to be
That's
funny,
what it
but
was.
that nigga was screaming crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let's go. I'm sorry.
Well, that brings me to something that, as y'all were talking, I was thinking about, my songs for the week. And I had some totally different songs, but I like to go off the spirit. And from you guys' vibe, especially with Ooh Up, so there is this song called I Know Who I Am, and it has like this Caribbean vibe to it. And I used to listen to it every morning to the point where I was gonna write the lyrics on my wall in my living room to remind myself and my kids, like, you know who you are. You're a king of the Most High God, and when you go out into the world, no matter what you face, you still gotta be who you are. So that's the one song of the week, and then the other song is while Grammy was talking, a song popped in my head, and that song keep playing right now. And it's a song called "When I Pray" by this beautiful woman named Doe. And just listening to the song, it just made me think of all the things that you guys thought that you couldn't get. You probably had I don't know your life, but you probably had a conversation with God one day and was like use me, God. Whatever you ask me to do, whatever you tell me to do. I'm gonna do it. And he started doing it slowly but surely, and every day that y'all wake up, you be like, this what you want me to do? All right, I'm gonna do it. And then the times when you don't do what he tells you to do, you feel that when you try to discipline you and put you right back in place. So make sure y'all stay, humble as you do what you do, because I've been watching y'all. I'm very proud of y'all. And Sugar, baby, I'm definitely proud of y'all. Proud of you, baby. Everything that you do. And please make a boy for me, okay?
Girl.
But I've watched Suge grow up. I'm very proud of the stuff that he's doing in the community with his family. He's showing other young men that you can, be a family man, and you can help other people in the community, no matter what your life may be like. And y'all, I'm definitely amazed that there are not more young men like y'all, because I know kind of like where your background and where you come from in the neighborhood, and and I'm from the South, where everybody do kind of the same thing, and if we see one person doing this side, y'all, everybody who's watching this, y'all please take notes, start following them. Matter of fact, tell them where they can follow y'all.
Yes.
You guys definitely can follow me at Hey Grammy with 3 eyes. Definitely short for K Grammy, but I just say Hey Grammy. That's my slogan.
They took his other page.
Yeah, they did save my other page. They didn't want me to be great, so I'm gonna back up right now.
Okay.
You can follow me at King Show _ deep in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's the guy when we play our love song to the ladies. We put him on the mic.
Okay. Got that voice
I'm gonna
playing.
slow this up for you guys.
Slow it down.
But now y'all can follow me at _baby on IG. I'm always on there. So.
And where can they find your band, like, so they can see some
Crank
progress?
_KCB, or you guys can just type in KCB on Instagram. We got a Twitter and everything else coming available. So just follow us. Upcoming shows to be announced, man.
And we got soon. We will have these shirts.
I was getting ready to ask about the shirts.
Okay.
Get some
When can we
sweatshirts,
get
some
that?
pants that's coming real soon.
Yes.
And
And we
we're
got-
on that because with this band, right? Like I said before to some other people, with the perspective that we want the people to have of us is not no up and coming band. We just a new band.
Right,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? So like we not going to like the regular go-go's and open up for bands. We gonna be throwing our
Yeah,
own
loud.
shows.
Right, right.
Love it.
Because I know that I got men in this band, so we gotta make money. This ain't
Right.
free. And they got other obligations outside of the band that need to be
Yeah.
taken care of.
Absolutely.
So if you dedicated and putting your time into this, we gotta make some money out of this.
Yeah.
We can't just be doing this forever for free.
Right.
But our main goal is to try our best to take Go-Go global.
We
That's
love
all.
it.
That's, I like that. I like that.
Put us on the map. Put DC on the map.
That's right.
And I could say,
Take
like,
it to the
not
next
being
level.
from here, my sisters used to send me tapes of stuff, and that's how I would hear Go-Go. And the first time I ever seen Go-Go on TV was, doing the butt. That's what I think everybody probably first time seen it on TV. But
Sugar Bear.
yes, shout out to Sugar Bear and being out there yesterday, on U Street.
I
So
see
miss
him
it.
walking. I
definitely
see him
will.
all the time. He living right around here.
Looking sweet.
Yes.
But I appreciate what y'all doing, because y'all can be doing anything else, but you're using your talents and you kind of put a little spin on it because you got people from different walks and different kind of genres. You got older and younger mixed together, trying to, you know, make one sound in one band. And I'm gonna definitely be in there. I ain't gonna be dancing, but I'm gonna be in there.
Definitely.
And also, we're gonna have some daytime shows. You know, we ain't gonna make this just for adults. We're gonna have some daytime kid-friendly shows.
Yeah.
So
I
the
like
kids
that. I like
can
that.
have fun. We'll have prizes,
Like,
feature
yeah,
free
with all
contests.
ages, right?
Yeah, we
what we
gonna-
thinking about, right?
We're gonna take it
Because
back.
you know, kids ain't. Because when we was growing up, we
Right.
had all ages
no
with
go
20
jump
different
up,
bands.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't do that no more. So now that I know that we gonna be trying to start bring that back up, we gonna be giving things out to the kids just so they can draw them to come and you can
Right.
bring your
Community event, but
You
we're
know what
gonna
I'm
do
saying?
it.
Because you know nowadays parents don't feel safe with going. But there's a place where you can go at with
Right.
you and your
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And really
like
enjoy
that
ourselves to
idea,
hear
yeah.
music. And when we do stuff like that, I know we can for sure get some of the local rappers to come
That's
perform
right.
and just building environments where the kids can go and have fun and be safe.
Yeah, y'all
That
gonna
was my-
follow them, and
Creative
you know,
Crank.
Creative Crank.
follow
We
them.
creative in every way too. We
Get
have a
with
community in every way. Just not just band, just everything. Like you
Get
know, we
with
one of
them.
the bands that really be in the community, not just trying to
Ain't
sing.
no question.
And they giving back to
I
the
might
people.
dress up in little
Definitely, like,
costumes for the kids.
When y'all
all
do
that.
plan it, definitely let us know.
Let us
to
know.
see how we can be involved and help
Oh
out.
yeah.
And promote it,
Right.
definitely put it out there, you know.
Yeah.
I know y'all got y'all own little fall, not
We
no,
know,
it's a
look.
big following.
But look,
Yeah.
all support is good support.
Yeah, that's
man.
right.
I don't let
We
that
ain't
follow.
turning
I let
down
that
no
talent and
support. I
loyalty.
don't care about none of that. We ain't turning down no support.
No support.
None whatsoever.
Yeah.
Definitely get ready for this crank though. We got some songs for y'all, man.
And I do want to say,
crank for y'all, man.
I can't
I've
wait.
been on here before, right? with you know, kind of like in the background. But to be here now and interact with these ladies, you know, I see them on Instagram. These ladies are beautiful in person. So y'all listen out too.
Thank you.
Follow these
Shout out to
ladies.
us.
These
Shout
ladies
out
are
to
gorgeous.
us. Shout out to
That's
Boston.
God.
We doing it for y'all for
Yeah.
real. We love y'all. We
Yeah.
appreciate y'all coming
Thank you
through.
guys
Like,
for having us, man.
you know,
We're
we
all
ain't
about-
done yet. We
We're
gonna
all
find out,
about
but
trying to build a platform for everyone else.
absolutely.
To,
Yeah.
you know, have their platform and just, you know, talk about, you
That's what
know,
it's about.
y'all business and what y'all got going on. So we definitely do appreciate y'all coming out, talking to us, and we're definitely looking forward to this Sunday.
Sunday,
Yes.
y'all. Sunday.
A lot of fun.
Talk about that
Y'all
right
gotta
quick.
let,
Comedy show.
Okay.
Yes.
come on, what?
Comedy show
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah.
If you guys missed this one,
Yes.
Man.
Let them know where to go, where to
you guys
get
go
the
to
tickets.
Martini's 6 p.m. We're gonna start. The show starts at 7. Man, I got a lot of gifts for y'all. Y'all better come to this show, man.
Gifts. Ooh.
We ain't have a comedy show like this one in a minute, so
No.
Wow.
this is the first one of 2022. I'm setting this whole decade off with this one.
Okay. So
We
this
got
is
to
the
start
second.
this summer off
This is the
right.
second show.
This is the second show. Okay.
Okay.
So tell them who's gonna be headlining, like who's gonna be
Yes. Who's
there.
gonna be there?
Oh, so we have Spin It Like I Printed. We have Crave, Fat Marco, and I got a headline, a special headline. I got 8-Pack returning from Cali to do the
Okay,
headliner. So
okay.
yeah, definitely.
We got Uwa Baby on there as well.
Ooh, baby. Don't forget who baby,
That's my
please.
man. He always do me like that.
You right here.
And just so y'all know, whoever's following, whoever's listening,
Yes.
go to Boston TV. Whoever got the most comments, we giving away a free ticket
Definitely.
Yeah.
for the show.
Yes.
So hit us up,
Hit us
comment,
up.
Comment,
comment,
comment.
good job.
Deadline
Say something if y'all
Saturday.
want to come. 'Cause I will be there.
Okay.
Matter of fact, this just in. The first person and the second most comments, we got another ticket for y'all too.
Oh, okay. Exclusive.
So y'all listen.
Exclusive.
So whoever made the first
I
comment,
said that. First comment.
and whoever got the most comments,
Yes.
You right
they
Hey, it's lit.
Oh no, it's spanking.
Yeah, so they taxing
Hey,
us.
I'm not even gonna pay for
Oh my God.
I gave y'all a month for pre-sale tickets. If you ain't have them, get them. Just
Hey.
I got mine on the first
I only
day.
have about
I'm
12
not
tickets
playing.
left.
I ain't gonna lie, it might be more than 40 at the door depending on how I start looking up in there. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't
Get
come
y'all
on
tickets.
try to be fashionably late. That mother might be $100.
Talking about I'm on the way. Hold me a seat.
Yeah. So
Get your
Y'all better-
tickets. Yes.
I'm not
Get
sure
your
everybody-
tickets.
We gonna get
see
that
you
little
on the
early.
front.
Yes, we gonna try to
I
get
see you on the
that.
front
Listen,
line.
y'all gotta make sure y'all meet Boston TV there,
Okay,
but we
look.
gonna be there.
So
for that.
look,
We gonna be there.
you guys see for me in the front? Okay.
Hold on, she not by herself. I told you this when we was at the bar. She not by
The
herself.
Boston TV ladies when I
Oh,
talk to
okay.
her.
So we in the front, so y'all gotta put that shit on. Cause ain't nobody
I
going.
might come dressed up in the button up. You never know. I ain't did that in a minute.
All right.
I'm gonna fire his ass
No.
up.
I might come out in button and shit. I might come off my little saying grown and sexy. Y'all know
Grown
what
and
I'm
sexy.
Yes, yes.
I might switch it up for him.
Yes.
Get the
Put
haircut tomorrow.
wifey on your arm.
Yeah.
Wifey over there. Shout out to wifey.
Shout out to wifey.
Hey.
She
Yeah.
ain't trying to get the camera now. She ain't got her head. I ain't her head. I ain't her head.
Y'all stupid.
It'll be done by Sunday.
She gonna be
You get that
there.
lace right there.
Y'all ain't right.
She got lace front by Sunday.
I get my haircut tomorrow too. Ooh.
I ain't
Get
gonna
on my
talk about that.
nerves. Did I
You
tell you?
say you ain't taking your hat off.
You
Nah.
know me. I don't think you should do
Nah.
that.
Oh, they done been there though. Them waves done been there.
Oh my God. I
Yeah,
think
you
that's
see the
title
waves.
up in there.
You see the
Alright,
waves?
so
see
boy,
Bobby.
you getting it done before Saturday?
Ain't no question.
Okay, cause I was about to
I
say,
can't
as
get up on the
soon
stage looking
as
like
you say something,
She gonna say something about.
I'm getting a closure. I'm getting a closure. The first male comedian with a closure.
No, you won't be.
No, my man from Maryland. I mean, he's not from Maryland, he's from Landover.
Oh, my man, Church. Shout out my man, Church. Shout out my man,
I told him
He got a lace front.
I told you.
Yeah, he got a lace front. I told
got a
you.
lace front?
Yeah, he got a lace front.
Go
Well,
ahead.
actually, the first comedian with a lace.
He got a lace front on the waves.
He put a lace on the dog.
Yeah, he put
Hold on, wait a minute. Put a lace front on the
Yeah,
wall.
put that shit on Wilmstein there.
His son got a beard and all that.
Yeah, he put a bed on his
What's his name?
labiosa.
I think it's church, but he spelled his like. If you can't spell, you probably spell it right. But I know how to
It's
spell
like 5 U's in that jump, like 3
it. It's like
C's.
3 R's, 3 C's, 8
But we
O's.
gonna tag him one day.
Yeah.
It's literally Church.
He said, I'm not from Maryland.
I'm from Landover. Niggas know when I come through.
I keep it calm over there. Keep it calm.
He the only one that still rocking Cisco in 2022.
Oh,
He
the-
had a little Cisco little streak in there. Y'all got to say.
And they got a little Superman S curl in the front. Like, really the good no, man. Come on. Let's go, man.
Yes, y'all do.
Oh, yeah, hey, y'all gonna be mad, you gonna have a video coming.
So Snakes got this song.
They crazy.
They gonna make this song about us.
Nah,
Oh, you say he gonna make a diss song.
nah, that I fucks with Slim though. He funny as shit, man. He funny.
This has got to be one of the funniest shows that we have had.
Yes.
And I hope that y'all are liking and commenting and sharing and commenting because we're going to check on Saturday. So, D said, what? You said
After what? 12?
after 12
Midnight.
o'clock.
We cut it off. So by Sunday we will announce the winner.
Yes.
Sunday morning around
2 tickets.
10 o'clock.
tickets.
We're gonna get 2 tickets. So the first
Come in first.
they give it an extra
see that
ticket
good,
now.
but I think that's my cousin who commented first.
No, it's not the first. It's the most.
No.
Oh,
he
they
said
give
the first.
yes,
The
they
first
give it
person
a
who
yeah.
commented.
So we got to check it.
We
We're
trying
going
to
to
see
check.
what you
Okay.
We
gotta
gonna
look at
see
it.
who.
We're gonna
We
see,
gonna see.
on both on Instagram and
And
Facebook. Yes. We're gonna see.
Yes,
That's
and
on
make
the
sure y'all
Facebook.
put y'all got to dress to impress because
Yes.
these
It's on
guys,
Facebook.
they
It's
will
on
jump you
Facebook.
out.
They will jump you
Come on.
out.
Okay.
That's too impressed.
They stay
They
Y'all
don't
know
know
spandex
Shout out to
onesies
Facebook,
and all that
Uncle
stuff, please. He said,
Auntie
what?
Eileen.
Shout out to
Miss
Aurora.
Bernice.
all the old
Miss
people on
Cheryl.
Facebook.
Miss Doodle, baby.
Shout out to all my aunties.
Yes.
That's out
Y'all
to the
get on my
family yeah, on
nerves.
Facebook.
Hey,
Miss Doodle,
boo,
baby.
hey. Yes. So are y'all excited? Do you get nervous going on stage?
I'm pretty much like used to the stage now. I've been like doing comedy for about 2 years now.
Mhm.
Just
Okay.
rapping and just everything. I'm just like used to the stage now.
It fits you.
Yeah, it fits me.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first show like?
My first show was actually April. I remember the date, April 9th, 2018.
Okay. Lotions of virginity.
Mm-hmm. To the mic.
So I actually a lot of my family came, which was surprising. like
Support.
literally surprised. I didn't even know my mom was coming. Like I literally didn't think she like paid attention, but my mom actually came to that one. So
Did that add extra nerves? to
no,
your
it actually made me
family
go harder for real.
That's
Right.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
Yes.
He's like, oh, y'all motherfuckers.
Y'all going laugh
really?
tonight.
Oh wow.
And what about you? Do you get nervous going on stage or what?
I'm gonna be honest. I love being the center of attention. So
Okay.
like the stage is just like
The light of the
stage ain't
fire.
nothing. Like to me, the stage is like.
They silly. He don't even know.
To me, the stage is just like sitting down talking to one person.
Okay.
But my first show, I didn't even think about it.
Right.
I was so drunk, I wasn't even.
So what you did? You just winged it?
Nah, so what I did, hey listen, I'm gonna give all these comedians out there some good advice. What I do is, I come up with topics. Like I might have like 6 or 7 topics. And I just freestyle it from there.
Okay.
Right.
Cause I'm like a street performer, so I ain't really,
Well,
I feel like when I write stuff, it sounds like robotic.
Mhm.
So I don't really like to write, I don't like to rehearse. I like to just know like, I'm gonna talk about this, this, and this,
Right.
and then just go from there.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm a professional gentleman, so I feel like if all those fellas, just jump on somebody in the crowd,
Yeah.
put all the attention on their
You
ass.
gotta be extra nice to me,
Oh.
to us, but to me. If you wanna come back, I'm just saying.
Say no more.
Okay.
She gonna get a divorce.
Extra.
But,
I am.
You are. You are.
And then I'm gonna
You gonna be
take
like, get up.
oh no, listen. Word of advice to all the people in the crowd. We just had this happen at our last show. Please don't get up there and take the mic from
Oh
me.
my god.
Oh, somebody did that?
Oh my God. Shouts out to my man.
Oh,
Man, scared like I printed.
I swear to God, that's the
A
best
girl
person.
took the
What
mic from him.
happened?
She took the mic from him, said something, and basically his whole routine was hurt. Like, oh my God. I felt bad for the girl. I was trying.
I feel as though like come up there and like let us do our set. Like
Right,
you know you got the people that want to over talk and just want to be. Then when you be the center of attention, it's just like they just sitting like this.
Take back here, man.
Oh, you got something in your head. I'm gonna see you.
We all was looking at it. None of us ain't shit. Ain't none of us said nothing.
I didn't see anything.
I saw it.
I was trying to be professional.
I didn't see
Y'all
anything.
telling they want to catch up on his
I
face,
saw
don't say nothing.
Y'all is a
We
mess.
just playing around.
He gonna get it worse though.
For me,
Oh my
I'm
God.
the host. I got I got the mic all night.
I don't care if you
You
join.
don't get the mic one time. I get the mic all night. So you better make sure that one time
It's
it's
gonna be
working.
memorable.
I'm gonna throw enough pictures.
I'm
of
like,
the mic on
what
there.
I'm saying? I'm just playing. I'm gonna go home.
I'm gonna have the
Research
pictures like
it.
on the back, like you know the projector.
I ain't
There's
tripping.
gonna be a lot of. I'm gonna have a slideshow.
I'm gonna go by. I'm gonna pass out pictures as we go.
I'm gonna have a slideshow.
I'm gonna take one and pass it around. That's gonna be like a collage of everything you look like.
Y'all, this is
And with my
the
wife
piece
flip. That's
of
what's
what
best.
y'all gonna get on Sunday.
Make
Y'all
sure you
make
guys come out. Make
sure.
sure you guys come out Sunday. Martini's Lounge, right off of Indian Head Highway in Fort Washington, Maryland. Definitely see you guys there.
I'm nosy, and I think I heard them say they had like 12 tickets left.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely.
so y'all don't ever get them done.
I've
Call me
been-
down, literally, because I got practice tonight and going out tonight. I'm gonna be sleeping in the morning, so just call me now.
Better.
Yes.
And it's all the way out Maryland. She gotta worry about nobody bringing in your car and none of that crazy stuff.
Parking.
You all out there.
that?
Y'all good all the way out there. Nah, not out there.
Ain't
Trust me.
got time to pay 2 feet from the window.
Look,
Nah,
please.
for real.
They scared to do it out there.
But where?
Out there.
No, they scared out Virginia. That's what I'm talking about.
That's Virginia.
I'm scared to drive on there
That's
tonight.
Virginia.
That's what you gotta do.
I definitely want to drive. I ain't gonna lie.
That's 2020. I ain't even.
Nah, I want to drive. I'm
That's
scared to
2020.
drive, bro.
That's 2020. Why you scared of me driving?
Bro.
I'll let you drive fast. What's the point of having a fast car if you're not going to use the fastness?
But you can't drive fast on residential roads. You see on a one-way going 100. Like, come on, man. Somebody got to come on their driveway or anything. A dog might run across. I'm not, listen, I just came home. I don't want to go back for vehicular manslaughter.
Okay, we are not gonna manifest none of that. Y'all gonna be safe, no matter
Yeah.
how he can drive blindfolded
No.
Don't even worry about it.
No,
don't do that.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe and give me a lift
I'm
home.
driving blindfolded.
No.
He said about to give me a GoFundMe.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe and give me a lift from Red.
Okay.
I'm going like 10 minutes away. It ain't gonna be there about $12. I got a ticket for you. Go ahead and give me a lift.
Speaking of money and stuff, you know, we gotta go to the gas station. I took 93.
Took 93,
Gas.
2020.
That's what I'm saying. Fast cars.
It's 2022.
I'm talking about
You try to remember this to my
$56. I got it.
Nah, it is.
So what you got on it?
Man, listen.
Okay, sure, you might drive
What you
that.
got on my 40 on me?
Hey, listen. I'll pump the gas.
You know what?
I'll pump it.
You got help.
Just like a
You
man.
alright?
Oh, shit.
Alright? You do what?
You better know.
You better get it together.
Y'all a trip.
I love y'all. You know, I love y'all chemistry and how y'all work together.
Yeah.
And I can just imagine how your shows are gonna be. And
Oh, I
y'all
always
definitely
try to have good vibes and just everything with my shows.
Is that martinis?
You tell them.
No, somebody.
I'm saying, did you tell them though?
Martinis.
He told
house.
them.
Okay. 'Cause
Tell
I
them
kind of
again.
feel like we've been saying like we was there for like the last
Somebody just
20 minutes.
there was a lot of Southeast people.
Okay, yeah, Southeast.
Oh, somebody asked where it
A
was.
lot of KIP graduates. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So
I
let's
can't
just tell them one more time when and where the show is gonna be at.
Sunday, May the 1st, guys. Catch us at Martini's, 8-Pop, Goofies, Crave, Fat Marco, Uwap, Spit It Like I Printed, K Graham, we're gonna be there live. Recap by More to Bed. Church, we're gonna step in the building. Y'all can just see us there, man. Doors open at 6.
Yes.
Pull up.
at 6.
Get a good man.
And please dress to not get.
I'm about to put on
Yes.
a button up on Sunday. I gotta come. My Sunday is best.
I ain't gonna say dress to impress me
Matter of
because
fact,
I overdo it. So
I'm wearing my funeral suit.
I'm gonna do it.
You gonna wear what?
Man,
I'm wearing my funeral suit. It's gonna be a death to somebody in that crowd tonight.
Oh Lord.
You know what?
I can't wear my turtleneck. Craig will talk about my turtleneck.
You don't wear no turtlenecks no more.
We had our last shows been like in the winter and the fall, so I had a lot of turtlenecks.
He likes to look debonair.
Yeah, I kind of consider
Video
that.
all
I can
black.
wear this and then I can just
That
switch it
nigga like a
up.
hobo.
Matter of fact, for everybody, I'm gonna switch it up for y'all Sunday.
I love it.
Yes.
For y'all.
Yeah, so we were talking about how things have changed in the city. How do you feel about the gentrification and everything that's is different? It's not Chocolate City anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely not Chocolate City. I don't know what type
We
of
got
chocolate
vote for
this is.
Trayon White for mayor.
Yeah,
Trayon
definitely vote
White.
for Trayon White.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I don't mind a few white people here and there. Because at least we know it's gonna be clean. We're gonna get stuff
That's
done.
not true.
But hey,
That's
but guess
not
what,
true.
though? But
That is not
I'm
true.
just being.
But imagine if the community unifying, we get them
No, I'm
jobs.
just being-
No,
I'm
I know,
just
no,
being.
listen though.
Oh, let him talk.
Imagine if we unify the community and all them little maintenance man jobs and all them other little jobs that's in the community. We got people come driving miles
Yeah.
away to come do.
No, yeah.
Imagine we get the youngest and the middle-aged men on them times to go work and do right there in your community.
No,
And
it ain't
take
right.
care of the
Community,
community.
I know.
Less
This
homelessness.
is why I love this man so much.
Mhm.
You hear this man?
He think about
This
that.
man is trying to do everything for the neighborhood.
What do you think we need to do as a community to have that happen?
Stop looking for excuses for real. Like, stop looking for like
And move.
just
Preach.
things we can just fall back on and try to blame for. Because to be honest,
Yes, absolutely.
it's all of us take a part in everything we do, even if we don't want to admit it, even if we think like we're trying to put it on somebody else. We all take accountability for everything that goes on with this. So,
Mhm.
Stop blaming other people for the mistakes and the things that we doing.
Okay.
Get up off your ass and go out here. And it starts with, like he said, voting.
Mhm.
We got good men that's on councils. Trayon White for one. This guy is, I've known him my whole life. He's always been about the community. Go out and vote for him.
Can
Put him in there.
Can I tell y'all something that just happened yesterday and today?
Please do.
Yesterday, right, I went around Northeast Saratoga. I was around there chilling, talking to my man, and we started talking about the politics shit, because they see my my OT man, he be with Trayon White, he with his campaign. So they like, yeah, some other person came around there, they like, Trayon White ain't there, come around here, he only do stuff for Southeast, he only do stuff for Ward 8, woo woo woo. You know what I did? I FaceTime Trayon White right there. all of them was screaming at the phone, talking to him. Oh man, you don't do nothing.
Well, tell him I've been trying to
But
get in
listen.
contact with him.
I told him, after we got off the phone with him, I let them know. I said, hey, he the council member for Ward 8.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he only.
That's where he got started.
That's
So,
true.
so if we vote him in as mayor, he can do those same things he doing in Ward 8 across the whole city. But that's what Trayon did. Called me today. Said, sure, where you at? You better go around Saratoga.
Mm-hmm.
He came right there today. And them same ones that was screaming at the phone, man, they respect that man.
Right,
They
right.
all say, man, you got our vote because he came right there and real loud. I had to tell them, bro, how can we keep voting for people that been raised with the silver spoon in their mouth, and we got somebody that come from every struggle that we come from growing up. He grew up right here in Southeast.
I remember he used to be
By
in
the
South
city,
Capitol
bro,
Street.
like,
I remember.
He been through, he a couple years older than me, but he been through the same growing up. We went through the same struggles.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's in a position to be able to make some changes for the next youth growing up.
Right.
Shit.
I think that's why
Yeah,
it's
my vote
very
every
important that everybody under the sound of our voice understand how important it is to register to vote.
Yeah.
Y'all can go on to TV1/vote and check out to make sure, just make sure that you're registered. Even if you think you're registered, still go on there and just, you know, it don't cost nothing. Just make sure, because they're changing laws every single year, and I don't want for y'all to get at the poll and they tell you, you know, your name's not on the list because you're not registered. So that brings me to something when thinking about, you know,
They silly.
yes, that's all right.
Go ahead, keep going,
Now
man.
keep going, 'cause it's a serious conversation.
It is.
Thinking about, you know, how distractions are, and you know, everybody doesn't understand that the biggest distraction just happened, and everybody is so excited to hear about, you know, that we had a new black person or woman voted into the you know, to be in the part of a Supreme Court judge.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that Clarence Thomas was the first black man to be voted in, right? And I don't know if this gonna ruffle some feathers, but y'all already know I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I live on North Capitol Street, come check me. But there's been a big distraction. I'm telling y'all, there's been a big distraction. And I think about, because I'm from the South, and so the North is ran totally different. And you know, this day and age, a lot of stuff, we got social media, we got gambling, we got all this stuff going on. And because those are things that distract us, right?
Yeah,
And
no,
a
I
big
do.
distraction just happened. Y'all remember when everybody tried to storm the Capitol, right? Right. Well, Clarence Thomas's wife, Virginia, was one of the people who knew about what was going on, and she did not disclose this information. When
Is she Caucasian?
no, she's black.
Right.
Okay.
And when the Supreme Court came and they're like, look, we need to find out what's going on. We need to charge everybody who had something to do with this on the inside. Clarence, he hid the fact that he knew that his wife was a part of this.
Wow.
And it came out, but we don't talk about that. Everybody was so busy. This happened on the same weekend that Will smacked Chris Rock. So that was a big distraction. And when I think about all the distractions that we see in life, you know, when you get up in the morning, your phone becomes a distraction. You know, the people in your life are a distraction. You worry about what you're going to wear, how you're going to look. You know, right now we have a very big distraction where there are so many black and Latino women that are losing their lives because they're distracted by how they look, and they're getting surgery, and it's causing health problems down the line, and they losing their life. You know, so we're not thinking about all these distractions and how we're so worried about what the world is doing. We're not worried about what we're doing.
Now, can I say something?
Yes.
Dude, I don't know if a lot of people know, but like the internet and all that is ran off of algorithm, right?
Yes.
So when you on social media every day and you keep seeing, and it's for females, you keep seeing, after you see it over and over, everybody getting surgery, you keep seeing that that's what you feed in your brain. You know what I'm saying? Even with the youngest, back to the rap game. When you keep seeing rappers in every video posting guns, everybody getting all these views from posting the guns and rapping about killing ops and killing each other, it's the algorithm. We gotta beat that motherfucker.
That's right.
We don't be posting no guns, man.
And it only take for us to try to uplift them few in the communities that know the difference, but they scared to stand up because their peers don't really stand behind how they feel. We gotta try to get to them and push them, because it's only gonna take them. Then the next generation might have 2 of them in there, and 3 of them got built like that.
Well, a lot of people speak up, you know, because they don't have a lot of people behind them.
Yeah.
You know, it makes it seem like they're crazy,
Yeah.
or, you know. But another thing, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, I swear, y'all, but y'all need to look into the fact why Twitter was bought, because it was bought by someone.
Yeah, they just bought a damn bag too.
He is a
44 billion or
but
something.
his family is white supremacist,
Yeah.
and he wants to make sure, because you can't do hate speech on social media.
That's why my
but
page has
he
leaked.
owns it.
Yeah.
So if he
can do
owns
what
it,
want
he can
now.
do what he wants.
Mhm.
So this is the way for hate speech to be now on Twitter. So that's why, like, if you notice, there's a lot of black celebrities who are hip to the game, and they deleted their Twitter because they no longer want to be a part of that. I've
Did
never
you see
been
what
on
he
Twitter.
said about the
Yeah, then he's about to buy Coca-Cola and put Coke
and
back
put
in
Coke
it.
I don't drink
I
Coke
would never
either.
drink that.
Drink Coke.
I
drink
would
Pepsi.
never drink that. But
Like,
I need
for him to be able to say that, that's why he bought it, so he could be able to say stuff like that.
No, so he can, I'm telling
And
you,
do whatever he
wants
wanna do. Yeah.
But y'all, please pay attention to the distractions. You know, there are a lot of distractions. And, you know, sometimes y'all got to
Okie
take time out to
paying
yourself.
attention to a distraction right now.
You say what?
Not. Okie over here paying attention to a distraction right
Oh,
now.
his little thing, he in love. I love black love.
I'm listening to everything that's going on.
What do you say?
She's talking about Coca-Cola.
I'm gonna just say this: I'm the right type of.
Distraction. Tell them again,
If it
Stank.
is a distraction.
Tell them again, Stank.
He on the stink.
You're a motivation.
He on the stink.
Oh, she reflects in
Stink
you.
a bag.
Inspiration.
Stink a bag.
I like that word.
Oh, she an
It's
inspiration.
an inspiration to do
No
that.
inspiration.
Crank out these shoulders.
the word of the day,
Inspiration.
the word of the day is inspiration.
Okay.
Inspiration.
I like that.
We always have a word of the day, a song of the week. So it's inspiration.
Song of the week.
And
got a song
I
of
just
the
want
week.
to
Okay,
song.
okay.
If you welcome to do one.
We ain't,
You got a song?
we ain't
Yeah.
doing that. We ain't going to the studio yet. But song of the week is
Bing Bong.
Bing
Bing
Bong.
Bong.
Okay.
By
Bye.
K.
Bing Bong.
That's actually by Kate Grammy.
It's by K.
Okay.
Graham. It's called Bing Bong.
And it's kind of like,
Do you have it? Can
I
you
am.
say
oh
it?
no, it's kind of like, we can get what rated R here, but I'm just saying like, it's kind of like, you gotta get in your jam and get in your mode to hear it, so.
So what you gonna say they got?
Okay, so can we get an exclusive, or you gonna drop that after what? You know.
I mean, the
It's already
single,
out.
they actually heard the single and the video is actually out, but like out.
Oh, he played it.
So no, I want you to put it on the speaker.
You gonna play on the podcast? Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
They can't hear it. We gonna put it on the speaker later. We gonna put it on the speaker later.
Okay.
You put it speak later.
We gonna put it on the speaker
This ain't
later.
this ain't the time for
I
that.
know what you mean.
But
It's
I
you
do.
saying
I
that
got
right
something.
there.
I got
Go
something
ahead.
that I want to get off my chest before.
Alright, let her, she said they gonna put on the speaker later.
So
I'm all about
You
the
know-
ball, my man.
last week, was it last week? I think it was last week.
Mhm.
I spoke about leaving a legacy. Be for real, be for real. Listen, I spoke about leaving a legacy and how important it was for me to make a big impact in my children's life. And
Definitely.
I feel like what you guys are doing is the legacy that you guys are going to leave behind is something positive. And I appreciate you young black men
Mhm.
for everything
Keep
that
grinding.
y'all are doing. And I just want to know, like, what does it mean to you guys to make an impact? Like how, like when you think about the people, like, you know, from my past that I remember, like the MLKs and the Martin Luther Kings and the Sojourner Truths and the Madam C.J. Walkers. Like, I want to be remembered on that type of level. You know, like what type of impact are y'all trying to have for DC, for your community, for your family? Like, what type of legacy are y'all trying to leave behind?
So for me, my family has always been viewed negatively because of, you know, the things that we've done. Because my whole family is basically from in my neighborhood. So basically everybody in my neighborhood knows my whole entire family. And we've took a big part in helping, mess up the neighborhood. So for me to be able to come back, even with my job, to be able to come back and, help rebuild my neighborhood and to now have this platform and help, bring awareness to a lot of the things that need to be fixed and to be able to be part of the solution. I love it, to kind of be the first person to take that step to helping versus wrecking. So,
It's like the first person in your family to graduate.
right, ain't no
Yeah.
person.
Love it.
Well, with me, type of legacy I'm trying to leave behind is a guy that ain't mind helping, that just loves helping his people. And that's it. I just want to be known for loving helping my people and making sure that my family and my children are secured for generations after generation. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had nobody money to live off, so I had to go through the struggles, and I don't want my kids or my grandkids or my great grandkids to go through nowhere near half of the shit I went through. So I gotta make the sacrifices and I gotta take the risk just for them. You know what I'm saying? And for me to get on this mental level, it took a long time because, I was, what Lucky said? I used to be wild. But no, though, you know what I'm saying? It just took me going to prison and me having children to really be like, man, it's time for you to really step up and be a man.
That's right. That's right.
Type of legacy I'm trying to leave. Basically, that's to be continued, to be written, which actually for people around me to figure out, because like I was like the black sheep of my family, so it's like growing up, I was grown before I was grown. That's probably why I play so much, because like I've been through so much pain where it's though like I'm just numb to it now. So it's like there's nothing a person can do, say, or just think they can like connive me and they think that's gonna hurt me, because I've been hurt in so many ways. So it's like my kids, got 2 kids, my son 10, my daughter 5, like everybody know my son a reflection of me, a Pisces just like me, same sign, like everything always gonna be around me. But it's like my daughter, like it's like my weakness, my kryptonite. Like, I tell myself all the time, like that's probably the only person. I'm not gonna say it, not to despite nobody who said to me, but that's probably the only like female figure that told me she loved me, and I know she mean it. So it's like I want to leave a legacy for them where it's though like don't matter where you come from or anything, you can always be yourself, be nice to people. It don't matter if people like got the wrong intentions for you, just always try to like be yourself around them. So that's what I want to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
I love that. Right, I love that.
Y'all are
I'm
amazing.
talking about baby girl.
That's
Well,
a
I had
straight.
watched, I
I
can't
love it.
remember who said this, but I was watching something on Instagram a couple days ago. Damn, I wish I could really remember who said this, but he had said that his grandfather walked 10 miles to work every day and 10 miles back, and his father walked 5 miles to work every day and 5 miles back, and he's driving a Mercedes, and his son is driving a Ferrari. And he said that his grandfather told him that his grandson will be walking again. And a lot of people won't understand this or get this, but strong men create comfortable men. And it goes for women too.
Right.
And comfortable men create lazy men.
That's true.
So with that being said, we all want the best for our family and our children and for the ones who come after us. But we have to remember to understand and cherish that at one point in time we didn't have everything.
Yeah.
And the legacy that I'm trying to leave to my children, me personally, I want them to be proud of me and to understand that it didn't come from a silver spoon, and nothing in life is going to be handed to you at the end of the day. Work for what you want, what you believe in. You can have a dream, but if you don't work towards it, it will never amount to anything.
It's just a dream.
Yeah. You gotta
So
be
I
consistent.
definitely can relate to you saying as far as you being a black sheep of your family, because I definitely feel that way when it comes to my family. and your courage and what motivates you are your children to continue to succeed and make a difference and be an impact for your community and your family. So I just definitely do appreciate that. And like Mika said, like I wish we had more men, black men,
Yes.
like you.
Stand up, man.
Yeah, stand up men. And like,
Like
you
all, you know.
all,
Three
yeah.
of you. Yep.
Y'all are amazing.
Yes,
Yes,
you the most. I mean, them too, but you really want, you
You're
really,
an inspiration
I mean,
to have them.
yes.
Want to do what they need to do.
you.
They feel like, you know, you
You
drop
are the
the
roots.
seed.
You're the roots.
Yeah, you drop the seed
Yeah.
down.
And it's
You're
only
watching
up
other
from
people
here.
grow. Yeah.
It's only gonna go up
We
from here.
celebrate
So
you.
y'all have some
Y'all.
honorary cheerleaders. Boston will always be
Yeah.
by
We
his
support
man's
you.
side.
For sure.
You
Yeah,
know,
we
wherever.
really appreciate that because we definitely need it.
Yes.
Not
Whatever.
twerkettes, cheerleaders. Okay? No twerkette.
We're talking
Come to a show.
Y'all bossy, so y'all can't be twerking.
That's right. That's right. Just a little bit. Look, she's talking about just a little bit.
A little bit.
Hey, if y'all got catch us on Friday
Oh,
night.
they, y'all can see over here. Sugar ain't see out here. That's what it is. Sugar ain't seen that. Sugar ain't seen that
We
clapping
had a
about
good
that.
time.
That's for the crowd sound.
Yes. Yes. So
Tell us again about what's coming up
you got
this
shows
weekend.
coming up too?
As far as the band, man, I'm not gonna say too much, but
Okay.
Y'all just gotta stay tuned. Y'all
Stay
gotta
tuned.
follow.
Go follow them.
Y'all gotta follow and stay
Stay tuned.
tuned.
Okay.
They crank coming
that couldn't definitely come.
sooner than you think.
And D, tell them again when we're gonna check our
So yeah, Sunday Martinis, guys, don't forget about that. It's gonna be a bash.
Sunday, y'all go check them out. Go get your tickets. Follow them on Instagram. Tell them your Instagram where they can get the tickets.
Hey Grammy with 3 eyes, no Y's. Don't ask me why.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
And they are giving away a ticket as well as we are raffling off a ticket. So for us, for Boston Ladies, we are making sure what is the comments? The most comments.
Whoever commented the most.
The most.
So that means you
Okay.
gotta be in our comment.
consistently. What you got to say?
Yes, and
Yeah.
then they are giving away a ticket
To the
for the
second.
first or the second?
Second. Y'all doing the first, we gonna do the second.
No,
So
we
we're doing
don't.
the most comments.
Whoever
Yeah, you
commented
said
the
the
second most comments.
The second most.
Oh, okay, the second most
Okay.
comments.
So
Okay.
we'll do the
Perfect.
on the Instagram one.
Okay.
'Cause we
Okay.
don't want to leave them out. Because
Okay.
we got Facebook doing one.
All right,
Okay.
Facebook and
So, all right,
Instagram.
so the
So that,
Facebook and
right.
Instagram.
Okay. That's
Uh-huh.
that's what's up.
I
Okay.
like that.
Yeah, we love y'all. We thank you
Yes.
so much.
I look
Thank
forward
you.
to
Y'all
seeing
turned out with us.
Oh,
We
I
love
want to
it.
give a special shout out to my niece Brooklyn.
Hey, that's
Happy
my
birthday.
She is a
Happy
mental
birthday,
queen,
Brooklyn.
not a princess, a queen. So don't get it twisted,
Yeah.
but happy birthday, Brooklyn. I
Happy
can't wait to
birthday.
this
Happy
weekend.
birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday, Brooklyn.
Yes. And y'all watch out for me. I will be in Baltimore doing a fashion show. One of my first fashion shows. I'm gonna be doing some bathing suits
Okay.
and lingerie, y'all, child. It's gonna be lit. But I'm definitely gonna stop by Brooklyn's birthday party before I go to the photo shoot and / fashion show. So y'all check me out. Okay, that's gonna be a Bossed Up magazine. Yo, so we gonna have her on here too.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah, she's awesome.
And we still in April, and we still celebrating my mother and my
Yes.
daughter's birthday.
Yes.
So, if you want your makeup done, it's $25 for a soft.
Oh, she's still running a
Yes,
special.
yes.
Only, yeah, no,
Oh, not the 30th.
So I'm gonna
Until
push it
Friday?
to, huh?
You gonna push it back?
Oh no, I'm gonna push it. I'm gonna
To
push
May?
it. Yeah, I'm gonna push
Yeah.
it. No, not the whole month of May. The price today is not gonna be the price tomorrow. So I'm gonna just say this until Mother's Day weekend.
Okay, Mother's Day weekend. That'll be
We're
a
gonna
treat.
push it to Mother's Day weekend.
Yes.
And I have something in store for y'all, but I ain't gonna tell y'all right now. Just
Yes.
go follow Mimi Soul Kitchen, cause I got some things coming up for y'all.
Yes.
We outside this summer.
Yes, we outside. We
Yes.
definitely
I ain't
outside.
got
I
my
got
plate yet, so I don't know what's going on.
We outside.
Let me tell
I
you.
don't know what's up with me in the kitchen. I ain't got my
Just
plate yet.
stay tuned. Everybody been
Stay tuned.
It's a live.
And does the Crank have any last shout outs? Any things
Shout out
you want
your
to say?
Shout out.
Birthdays?
Shout out at Loyal Forever. Shout out at Lucky One. Shout out Zay Bellagio. Shout out at Smiley_03_11. Shout out KCB.
Shout out Corn, our female
That's forever
singer.
loyal.
Oh, that's her
That's their
Instagram.
man.
Oh,
Shout out to
Okay.
whole KCB, man. Shout out to all our supporters. Shout out to everybody that believed in us. Shout out to God, man. Just shout out to
Hey,
Him first.
and a special shout out.
The
That's
most
A
right.
special shout out to all the haters, all the people
We
that
don't
saying we
talk
want to do
about them.
that.
We don't
No,
talk
I
about
love
them.
them.
I love them.
We
We
love
love
them.
y'all.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you do.
We do not talk
John
about
Moran
them.
say, stay on that
He
side.
like, don't
We
acknowledge the
mention
haters.
them. We
Oh.
don't acknowledge them.
I
at
got
all.
one more.
We don't mention them, Brody. They
Any
don't
more
get no
shout outs?
shout-outs.
Yeah, I got one more shout out. I got one more announcement. So if y'all was paying attention in episode 7 when I debuted my song,
Like, okay.
video coming out May 14th.
All
So
right.
stay tuned
Yes.
for
Clap it
90
up for
I'm ready.
Video, I've been waiting on this video.
I'm gonna hit y'all. So my first song, my debut song is coming out May 14th.
Oh, you a
Yes.
singer?
So, she a rapper.
A rapper?
So
Oh,
just stay
listen
tuned.
on.
We
Let
need
us hear
baddest,
something.
huh?
Let us hear something.
Me coming straight out of the BK. Tatted on my chest, I represent my city. Cash, I got plenty. Haters, I got many.
Hey.
I got no friends, so nobody gon' ride with me.
Yeah.
I got a
Hey.
short fuse, so please don't tell me. Protect her for my daughter.
Yeah. But you was doing, that's right. Yeah. Oh, look, connection. Connection.
Shout out to Suave, he on the record. So shout out to Suave.
Oh, yeah.
Check
Thanks,
him
Suave.
out
Yes.
at
He was a guest.
SWAV on
That's
everything,
good.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, you know, and yeah, just check me out.
Yes,
I
okay.
got a lot of shit coming out.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations. Now we got some shit for y'all this summer.
I'm telling you, the glow up is real up in here. Okay, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for checking out Boston TV. My babies is with me as always. We are on the ground. We cannot stop the shine. Look, I can feel it in my mouth. We can't stop the shine.
Cause we won't
I
stop
don't know why I said that. Can't stop the shine. Hey, oh my goodness,
I gotta
look.
go to practice though.
Yo,
Love y'all, man.
man, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love you guys.
And we see y'all next week.
Yes, we
Yes.
back for more Mother's Day.
Thank y'all for having
Love
me.
y'all. Oh man, that was so funny.